Hey everybody, it's Lapis Lauri, and I'm here on the Once Lost server. You won't believe who's going to be visiting me today. It's Woolly Creeper. He's going to make a special guest appearance here on the Once Lost server from the Hypercraft server. He had heard about my difficulties with my spider spawner and was just, reached out to me and was just so generous to come and visit me here on the Once Lost server to help with my spider spawner. So we're going to welcome him, and we've got a little gift box here for him with some goodies, and we'll see him in just a little bit. I'm so excited. See you soon.
Okay. So did you get any? You got all your goodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got my stuff.
All right.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth. Yeah, that's the silk touch pick. I have another one. So you got the second hand pick. I'm sorry, but it's still in good shape. It'll do what you need. And if you need another, I have it. Well, the spider spawner's actually just kind of down the hill. It's kind of in my basement, sort of. We'll take the fast route, which is kind of under the bridge. I call it the troll entrance.
We won't go trip-trapping over the top then.
No, probably not. Although that is the bridge to Terabithia, which is a mythical place. Let's see. We'll just go straight down here. So I've got a lot of it dug out. I started. But, once I get to the redstone part, I really am clueless. I have to admit, I know absolutely nothing about redstone. And it's embarrassing to say that I've been doing this for a little while. But the very mechanics of it just elude me, and I try to learn and I try to mimic, but that's the only way I can do it is just say, okay, I've made it just like somebody, and that's so glad it works. So here's all of my redstone equipment is in this lovely little chest here, and if you need additional equipment, you let me know.
Well, you had the pistons set up correctly in the video I watched you doing.
Okay.
And we'll need more blocks. So if you use a button, you press it once and it goes all the way down. You press it again, it goes all the way up and then comes down halfway.
Yeah.
So you need to pulse lengthen the button so that it stays up for a time of your choosing.
Okay.
So if I can have some hoppers, okay, so that's comparators and excellent hoppers and redstone block. We'll need one of those.
And there's all kinds of iron and whatever else you need. If you need more, I can get that. I mean, I have supplies. I just don't know where to apply them. And this is the clock.
That's cool.
This will be the hopper clock.
This is the hopper clock, yeah.
Which extends the pulse that keeps that from falling back down, right? Is that how that's going to work? Okay.
Yep, we use it as a pulse lengthener. Right, so what state's it in at the moment? Halfway down, so it stays up now for a long time.
Okay.
And then it should, oh no, sorry. Need to invert it, which is simple. You just put the redstone on there instead.
All right.
Okay, so it goes down and then
there's our timer. Okay.
Why? Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I made this exact same mistake while I was building. What we need to do, get rid of that for the moment. Put a comparator out of the first one. Invert the signal off that, so it's off. There we go. So now when the first hopper drains, the comparator will turn off and it'll turn on the redstone if you wire it correctly.
Well, I'm learning from you. I'm just I'm just a student. You're the master.
Well, Yeah, there's I do as much derp as anyone. There we go. In fact, don't need that up there. Right. Okay. So that's it.
Hey everybody, it's Lapis, Lauri, and you wouldn't believe what I'm holding in my hand. It's redstone. Yes, Lauri's going to learn some redstone. And, someone was very nice and considerate to stop by my server yesterday evening to try to teach me some redstone, and that was Woolly Creeper. I'm incredibly humbled and was just overjoyed to have him there. Well, in the midst of all the fervor of the building and the confusion of the surroundings, I wanted to make sure that I had really grasped what he had done for me. And so I'm going to try and replicate some of the things that he had done. Behind me, you can see the crushing mechanism with the pistons. Here, let's back up there. I'll stand right in front of it. These are the double pistons that extend, and they're on a timed mechanism so that they go up and stay up and then come down one piston extension, not both of them. And then the second button push would then drop it down. And to do that, you have the basic redstone, which is the repeaters that pull into the block. Oh, let's get up here. These repeaters pull the signal into the block, which powers this. Okay, and once these are extended, and these power up and light that up, and then it would then power the piston, which is already up there because they've been extended. So that is how that chain of power works. See, I've learned things already. And to make that what he called a pulse extender, which would delay the lowering of the top piston by a certain amount, whatever amount you would put into the hopper. Let's go around here. He had 12 items, and so I've put 12 items in there. And to do that, this is the power block that actually powers it. But if you move that, here, let's go ahead and do it. Ready? That's what extends it. It moves it, powers it, and makes it go. And this is on the timer. So once that's done filling and moving the amount of blocks to the other one, then this piston comes back, which then fires it again and brings it down by one extension. And that's what keeps, now we had used this in the concept of a spider crusher. So when they're fully extended, that's when the spiders are getting killed. When it drops down one, that's when you can go in and punch the spiders and get your XP, or throw a potion at them if that's what you want to do. Now, the other part of this is the full lowering so that you can allow more spiders in. And so you push the button again, and once again, it goes through the timing system, and then it comes all the way back down. So that's the beauty of that. That in itself is a complete crushing mechanism. But what Woolly did for me, and on his own video for Slipgator on the Hypercraft server, is he created a secondary part of it, which is the water flush that comes down, so that when this is on the single extension from the bottom, it's halfway after you punch them, then you can click the button one more time, which is wherever you're going to be standing to kill him, and then water will come down and wash it away. That's going to be the most complicated part of this system. This part of it is very straightforward for me. I did learn about this as a timer for a clock. You have the comparator, which pulls the power into here, and then once this is moved, since this is off, it'll switch the signal and send it over here, which powers this. And then, that's what makes it go back and forth, is it signals the power to go one side to the other. Boom, boom, boom. That's the purpose of the hopper clock. I get that. That's very simple for me. Here, we don't need that. That's a freebie. So that's that. And I'm, as these videos get on with what he's building in the real survival world, I'm going to come back and build it in creative so that I can ensure that I understand it.
I don't know why these things always eluding you for so long. I know how they work. I just constantly forget. Oh, look at that bat hanging upside down.
There's a little friend right there, isn't it?
Okay. So that is basically, that's the crusher.
Okay, that's a pretty simple mechanism with just a very simple timer, right?
Yeah. Now, you'll be able to get your XP, no problem. If, however, you want to be able to get the items, then it becomes a little bit more complicated.
Doesn't have to be that complicated. But that can be a separate mechanism. It doesn't have to necessarily be attached to this.
Well, yeah, it could be. You could do it. I like the one button approach to redstone when I can possibly make it happen.
Yeah. Because that was just ingenious, but it took. I know it was a lot of work to get that to be the way it was.
Yeah, it was. It took me about half a day in creative. Well, maybe a little less in creative to get that to the state that it was when I put it into slip space.
Okay. Well, don't feel obligated to work extra hard here. I mean, I appreciate this part of it. It was just great for me as long as I could get him up here to do it.
That's okay. I can do it. I'll need a few more. I'll need 3 more sticky pistons.
Okay. I need to go get my slime balls, but they should be up here pretty close.
I'm up here.
All right, I see it. I'm trying to keep track of you so I can learn from what you're doing to figure out why you're doing
it. Well, we've got 2 pistons here.
Okay.
And they are going to join up to a circuit that I'm going to put in. Let's see. Let's just get rid of those because we want to put some. One thing you want to be careful if you come down here to pretty this place up is it's this type of double piston extender is update sensitive.
Okay.
So it can get a bit messed up if you give it a block update.
So I'd have to come back and just reset it back to the basic bottom if I somehow mess it up.
You can do that by breaking some redstone and.
Okay. And it just resets automatically to this position. Then we can do whatever prettying we want and then light it back up and it will go where it needs to. Does that make sense in theory? Okay.
Yes.
Erijah says he looked at my redstone once and just shrugged.
Okay, so that's the kind of like punching in position.
Okay. And you come back here and you're like bang, 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 bang.
Okay. Or potion them.
Oh yeah.
So after that, you want to pull this block back 2 blocks so that we can release some water, which will store. I don't know. Here, you'll need to cover it up. But so we need a double piston extender.
Okay.
So that's going to be there. So 2 of those, and
I have buckets of water with me.
Excellent. I'm going to be fastidious about putting redstone on non-natural blocks.
So that you know that they're there for a reason.
Absolutely.
Well, I loved it when you said you were going to be really good when you put the bricks down on the last one, and I thought it was just to make Slip happy, to make it pretty.
No, it's because I've dug through redstone blocks that have redstone on more than my fair share of times.
I see.
Right. Have I still got that lever? Yeah. Okay. Have I got them the right way? Yeah, I've got them the right way around. Double piston extender. Achievement get.
Great.
Awesome. So I'm in a thing. Right. So we need a staircase down from somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. That'll do. And then torch there. Awesome.
Okay.
So now, if you go up top, and if I put some redstone power into the block with that torch on, then it should open both ends.
As far as the double piston on this side is now open. Yes.
Yep, and the other end there should be 2 pistons.
Where you are?
I know what I've done.
I can't see.
Here.
You want me to break them?
One of these. No, it's okay. These pistons are too low.
Okay. So this is the hoppers that collect the items on this side, right?
Yep, so the water will come along here and the items will fall down into this hole.
Okay.
And we will need... let's see. So we now need another hopper clock and a T flip-flop for the clever sequencing part.
There's a couple sticky pistons coming your way.
Nice.
Will 2 be enough, or do you need some more?
I think 2's enough.
And do you have enough regular pistons for everything?
Yep.
Okay.
Got those 2 as well now, so that's cool.
All right.
We'll need maybe 4 more comparators for the anti-spam system.
All right. I'll see what I can do about
That's
making those.
better.
See, I'm learning about all kinds of redstone things, even the basics of how to make things today. I feel like such a noob at this. But it's nice. I'm so happy that you came on to help me out. It's nice. I'll be able to say I've learned something today. All right. So
I get a kick out of doing this sort of stuff. I went on someone's server to help him out with his witch farm, so I get stuff. I get stuff out of it. Yes, I get a kick out of it. So with my magnificent lack of planning and forethought, I'm gonna have to clear some more room out.
Oh, clear out whatever you need to. There's nothing terribly important here except for this spawner, and it's just been sitting for a good long while, waiting for us to visit it. That is all it's been here for.
Right. Okay. So let's build our T flip-flop. T flip-de-flop. Eh? Ah.
I'm gonna ask Eri what he's doing on my farm. What are you doing to my farm?
This is a super old school design of T flip-flop, but it's quite useful for us in this circumstance.
Okay, so this transfers the power. This bottom block will transfer over with the power on these 2, correct? On the top.
Yeah, if you power the redstone on the top,
okay,
the block moves from one position to another.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So the reason we're using this is because with a bit more space, what we're going to do is we're going to take the redstone off the top there, not there, and run it back around and point a repeater into the space where the block could be.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I pop that button back again and put some redstone there, if I press it once, this doesn't go off. If I press it again, you see it went off.
Yes, so this will actually power something else down the line once this becomes active.
Exactly, but
okay.
Only every other button press.
That's right.
Which is the that's the key to that particular circuit.
Okay.
And in fact, it's going to be powering this.
Oh wow! I see.
Yep. So, because you only want the item flush system to happen every other button press, basically.
That's right.
So that's how we do that.
Very good.
I don't often wire in wool in survival. I don't know why. We all use it for tutorials, although I tend to use quartz now because it's so pretty.
It is, but it's exceedingly hard to find on this server. We just started building our nether hub because this is a fairly new server. This just started up, so it's one of those. Yeah, it's been since, I don't know, maybe I'm guessing July. So it's only a few months old. So we're just now starting to get, you know, up and running.
I must admit, you're making awesome work with the I mean, you've done more with spawn than we did. I mean, we only just got roads going, so.
Here's Erijah come to visit. Let's pinch him in the piston. That would be fun. We can have him come sit in the hopper here. Just stand there for a little bit.
Just stay there. Right. So now we can run this up to here, maybe. Let's see.
I feel like I'm just like at a serious like learning conference here. Like we're like super focused on what's being taught at the university, maybe.
University of Redstone.
That's right. It's the woolly way.
The woolly way. I have a way.
A way of doing things.
There we go. That'll do the job.
Okay.
Like that. Okay, so now we're in that position. Oh, the sequence is also already in sync, which is awesome. So we'll hit it once. Oh, I'm in a hole. And then I'm going to throw some items right in that corner. Go on, go down there.
We'll put a fish down there. That's the new salmon.
Lovely.
Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Let's see it swim. Why did... now that's interesting. That double piston extender was working earlier.
Uh-oh.
Why you no work?
I see the snapshot could be glitchy.
Meant to... Yeah, well, that's always a possibility. Things like that can break dead easily. Right, try again.
No, it doesn't stay on this.
Leaving that behind.
We'll pick up the water and let's see if it does it with the block without the block update with the water.
That's a good point.
Oh.
Right. That's very strange. Bang it back in. Let's see. So 1 for crush. Oh, those items are gone.
Oh no, see, that worked.
How weird.
Well, you know,
And there was missing blocks here we should have filled in. Yes, that's true. Somehow I walked over that gap without jumping. I don't know how I did that.
Did you have magic boots?
I don't know. You gave them to me.
Have
you given me magic boots?
No, I gave you magic pants, though. I didn't want you to have creeper explosions.
It's always a Brit to hear that because pants has a different meaning in this country.
Oh, yes. Well, should I call them trousers?
Okay, that's not too much longer than the actual item transit time. I'd
so that's
say
pretty good timing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
but awesome. So yeah, really, we need to get a spider in there to
all right.
to check it actually does work in a proper working way.
Here comes the dark.
Cool.
I didn't do the one on top.
The one on...
Oh, they're still gonna hop out. Here comes one.
If you come.
Brave soul.
Oh, are these?
Oh yeah, they're full size. No. That's why I wanted to do... Oh, but he still comes. That's nice when you hop up. You're right. The mechanics of it is they want to climb up if you are down and down if you are up. So that works.
Mm-hmm.
So he still fits.
There is an issue, though.
Uh-oh, what?
He can't fit. He can't fit in that space.
Oh, no!
Mm-hmm. What we need to do is kind of do that, and then... Oh, that... I'll just be careful, actually. Oh well, it's not such a big disaster if they get out then, as compared to.
Oh yeah, they won't poison you. That's good.
Right, that should give them the room to climb up. That from wall. Even though they're normal spiders, they should do. The AI is not quite as aggressive on normal spiders. Let's see. We need it to spawn a few to get it to work. I'll just go and turn that top lap off.
You want me to?
That's okay.
Yeah, these guys do seem like they're just kind of like the lazy cousin of the cave spider, don't they?
Yeah. The cave spider's ferocity is like crazy. They don't want to seem. They don't seem to want to stick up there, do they?
Well, they're still kind of coming towards you.
Yeah.
Friendly
It's not
bat
like
again.
the cave spiders. He's checking it out. What do you think?
I think he likes the spiders. He's going to be friends with them. If he gets down in there, he'll be part of them. It'll be like the Fly experiment, like the original Fly movie. And he becomes part of the Fly. He can get in the chamber with them, and he can be part of the spider. It can be the spider fly. So if I stand here, they come back. Oh, hey, glitchy spider.
Kind of wish I'd checked that before.
Sorry.
It didn't occur to me that it. No, it's not your fault. They're different dimensions, and their AI is very slightly different. I've not dealt with normal spiders since before I started YouTube. In fact,
oh wow.
Well, apart from the string farm on Hypercraft, but that thing's not really. It's not like a.
Well, they seem to be fitting. Now, when they get crushed up, though, will it move them up enough to kill them? That's the thought. Will it still work? Yeah, they're dying.
There you go.
They don't like it any more than the other guys.
I think they've got more health though than cave spider, so we'll need to. It would need to increase the number of items in the timer that handles the crushing.
Okay.
And of course, the item flush is not going to work because it's that gap's there now.
Now, see, I've just destroyed the whole idea of the wonderful spider crusher because it's regular spiders.
You know what? It's regular spiders, yeah. I mean, that is a big problem. I wonder, can we do this and have them come up and forward? Oh, no, they just come out. Awesome. But maybe if we put a solid block there. I gotcha. Too slow.
So they can't get through there like that?
No.
Okay.
So maybe they will climb up and by virtue of that slot get stuck in like that. So we're now actually into the realms of mob crusher design rather than mob crusher replication. There we go. Not everyone, but people make a big sort of like redstone. I could never do redstone, and it really, I taught myself. I mean, granted, it was the thing that kept me interested in Minecraft. Like a point where I would have possibly not carried on with it because I don't know. It was just one of those things. You get so far and you build your first massive pyramid and you're not really quite sure what to do after that. Thing, yes, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I do. but yeah, redstone. I started. I wanted to do. I think it was a piston door actually.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Yeah, I wanted to build a piston door. From that, thinking back, horrible amounts of redstone for such a simple task.
Well, like I said, I can do the lamps redstone, and I can maybe make a piston work. I can certainly know how to do that because it's just a redstone and a lever at that point. But to make things work in tandem, the timing, the clocks, that's something that it's beyond me at this point. It's not impossible, that's for sure. But it's still a learning curve, and you got to have somebody teach you. You've got to have someone who knows what they're doing for sure. It's like you can always go to their videos, to their tutorials, and say, well, that individual is someone I can always watch, and everything they do will work. And so that's kind of what I've done with you, Mentor Woolly Creeper. Is I've picked you out of the crowd and said, that's the guy.
Everything I do will work. Oh, you poor deluded person. Okay. Right, well, I think now, apart from the ones that are going to fall on the wall blocks, which we frankly can't do anything about, that should, and you've got a load of tidying to do, but as long as you don't cut any redstone, then you've not got any problems with that. You'll need to... Oh, did we throw any more items in? Oh. We were still a bit short on the kill, weren't we?
Yeah, do a couple and see.
We're good. We're good.
All right, try again.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's try 1, 2. Oh, that was a one hit. One hit. That one's like, oh yeah, that's pretty much a one-hit kill right there. That timing is perfect.
Awesome. All awesome. Right. Yeah, I saw that, and there was a bit of server lag there.
See, there's the skeleton. See you, buddy. Make yourself dust. Bye-bye. I think, is Erijah AFK? He's like our AFK guy up here. There he is now. He's awake.
No, he's moving around.
Hello.
Right.
Welcome back.
I think that is working then.
I like it. It's so wonderful.
Well, I think you've got a working spider farm there.
Well, I cannot thank you enough, Mr. Woolly Creeper. I thank you. Thank you.
Call me Woolly.
I will, Woolly. I'd hug you in Minecraft if we could, but it doesn't work out so well. Oh, thanks.